Hollywood It Boys may be tackling a television classic from Top Gun director point 2 of Hollywood hottest, emphasis on that adjective. Leading men are reportedly close to reviving a television classic. This rumored Miami Vice movie is the next project on the docket for Top Gun. Maverick director Joseph Kosinski, one of our current favorite action directors, has tackled the skies with Maverick and then taken things to land with F1 this year. Now, according to Nexus Point News, Kosinski is poised to go on a little boat ride with Glenn Powell and Michael B. Jordan for Miami Vice. Don't mind us. We're just over here daydreaming about why such a famed director would basically make a movie just for us. Like it's not anyone's birthday or anything. So why such a generous gift? Teaming Powell and Jordan up for this kind of movie feels like nothing short of a hallucination. It's an inherently steamy flavor of action down there in Florida. Like most people on social media, we have to ask if they'll be using the infamous 80s wardrobe that people still associate with Miami Vice after all these years too. Younger viewers might want to know that Miami Vice was an 80s TV staple that starred Don Johnson and Philip Michael Thomas as James Sonny Crockett and Ricardo Rico Tubbs, slotting in the Running Man star alongside the Sinners headliner, and you've got a recipe for fireworks. If Kosinski is anywhere near the project, we're in for a real treat. Sounds like a director already has some ideas of Miami Vice. While Powell and Jordan are going to get a ton of the chatter around this early report, the addition of the F1 director is something that fans should think more about. In the last big screen adaptation of Miami Vice, back in 2006 and directed by Michael Mann, there was a real focus on the boat stunts. If we expect a similar approach here, they picked an amazing filmmaker for the job. Screen Crush actually managed to grab Kosinski for a little bit during the press run for F1 this summer. In their interview, the filmmaker talked about pushing various camera techniques to their limits on Top Gun, Maverick, and F1. The filming team apparently got Sony to build them some of the smallest IMAX cameras around. Kosinski made a joke about using them for the next project. And would you look at the timing of all this chatter? Seems interesting is all we'll say for now. Check out what the director shared with that outlet down below. So we're actually working with Sony on the next generation of this camera that we shot with. It's going to be even smaller and much lighter. So that's already in development. I haven't figured out what to do with it yet, Kosinski laughed. But I'm sure whatever project I do next, we'll find a way to give the audience a perspective they haven't had before, and a reason to go to the movies. That's the main thing. That all sounds amazing. But the main thing might be uniting Glenn Powell and Michael B. Jordan on our screens driving speedboats.